So now we have another ICE-related shooting that ended up taking the life of this man. Oh great, another reason for lefties to riot. To be quite honest, this video doesn't look good at all, but I did notice a few things that could make this justifiable. Now I want you to notice the three key players here. This man in the middle, this man on the left, and this man holding him down. Now when the man in the middle approached, he started checking his ankles. You see that right here. Once he released that ankle, this guy holding him down started checking his other ankle. Now at some point he drops it, and this guy notices, and you could tell he notices because he glances over to that foot ever so slightly as soon as it drops. In this instant, the man on the left becomes more alert and then draws his weapon, as if he thinks that there could be another weapon. Now I want you to notice how the man in the middle is reaching for the holster in his back waistband. Very clearly you can see that he pulls out the weapon. See, he pulls out the weapon. And as soon as he pulls out the weapon, this man draws his weapon, but he's not looking at that. He's looking at the ankle. At this moment, this officer probably feels like he has another weapon. And as soon as the officer in the middle retrieves the firearm in the holster, he prepares himself for any possible attack. So now this officer is on high alert. After that, I noticed something else. Right here, that is the guy's hand. So that's his hand. We already know that he's face down on his elbows and knees. At some point he pulls back, right? And this guy already has his firearm drawn, right? So the man pulls back his arm, right? Boom. As soon as he pulls back his arm, and then you see his elbow right there. You see his elbow right there. Just pull up. Boom. From this guy's perspective, it kind of looks like he's reaching for something. And as soon as you see that elbow is when this man fires. And then after shots were fired, it kind of seems like he reaches for the holster, but there was nothing there. And then you can see right about here that it kind of looks like he has something in his hand. And that's when the other officers continued to fire, because now there's probably suspicion that there is a second weapon, and then all of a sudden there's something in his hand after he tried to reach for something. And that's when they continue to fire to neutralize the threat. Obviously, there's a lot of people drawing up their own conclusions based off of these videos that we have, and I am no different. Obviously, this is an active investigation, and I'm not going to be conclusive based off of what I see here. All I can do is make an assessment of what I see. And what I see is an officer becoming in high alert after probable suspicion that there was a second firearm or a second weapon or of some sort, a threat. There was still a threat. And then he saw the man reach for something. And that is enough for these officers to neutralize that possible threat. Now, obviously, I can be completely wrong about all of this, but based off of what I showed you, I want you to let me know what you think in the comments.